Hey everybody, this is Tonetta. I just wanted to do a video and where I was getting ready to, I guess, to cook some dinner and stuff like that. So I just want to say hello to everybody and welcome to my video. And I'm going to get ready to actually get some dinner on. So I just want to talk to you all a little bit about, I guess, some of the things that's been going on. I guess I'd say that, and why you haven't really seen me much. But some of you, of course, let me turn the oven on. There we go. Okay. Because some of you may have, of course, seen other things that I'm working on and stuff like that as well. And you're probably like, what in the world is going on? But like I said, in my mind, I have a lot of stuff that I'm trying to do. And I've been talking about it for years and years and years. And I want to accomplish all these things. And I said, to me right now, at this time, I need to go ahead and get these things done. I guess I put it that way. Or at least start working on them. So they can, of course, get completed at some point. Because like I said, there's a lot of stuff that I've been trying to plan and trying to do and had no idea how to actually do it and that kind of thing. So like I said, I'm trying to work on those things and get things going as well while working full time and while, of course, doing all these things part time. And I'm just here to tell you because I know there's some that may, of course, feel that they're working full time. They can't really do anything else in the evening, or they can't, of course, get things going or start that business that they want to create. You can do anything that you want to do as long as you want to do it. I put it that way. If it's on your mind to do, and if it's in your heart to do, you can definitely go ahead and get that business started. There's no reason why you couldn't, or the hobby or whatever it is that you want to do. So let's keep that in mind, y'all. I know a lot of times we seem to think that, oh my God, I don't have enough time for this, I don't have enough time for that. But we can definitely make time for everything else. I can tell you that because I know I've done it as well. So I know darn well we have time. I guess I'd say that, y'all. And I hope everybody's doing well out there today. What is Monday, I guess? So I hope everybody's out there doing well. And like I said, I just want to come in, just do this video while I'm cooking, trying to get some stuff done as well, just to check in with you all, because I know I haven't been on a lot as I had been, I guess I put it that way. And so I just want to check in and that kind of thing, and I just hope everybody's doing well, given all the stuff that's going on in the world today with the COVID-19 and with the, well, I guess the racism, race riots, whatever you want to call it, police brutality, all those things and above. With all the stuff that's going on, I just hope everybody's doing okay. And, I'm trying to get this on there. Okay, here we go. And like I said, I know there's a lot of things going on. A lot of people, of course, are losing their lives over things that's going on as well. And I just know that with all the stuff that, of course, I'm a fun kind of person, like to do fun stuff and do all these things. And I just know that at some point I need to get these things started. I guess I put it that way. I can't keep saying that, I'm going to start next week, and I'm going to start next month, and I'll wait till the new year to start, that kind of thing, with all that kind of stuff. But like I said, I definitely have to just go ahead and get started. I know for some it may seem like, oh my God, what is she doing now? What's going on? That kind of thing. But and thank you, Melanie, and thank you, Rachel, for tuning in. And I'm actually just cooking some dinner and just talking and rambling on, I guess I put it that way. Because I wanted to just come in with the video before it got too late, since I hadn't really shown my face a lot. Actually, this past several months, year, whatever you want to call it. But I just want to kind of check in with you all, see how everything is going, and see where everybody's at, that kind of thing as well. And just kind of let you all know kind of what I'm doing as well. Well, somewhat what I'm doing, I guess I'd say that. So, because some of the stuff you may have already seen, the Google thing, the Google local guide, I've been doing that for a few years now, actually, just to let you all know. But I do thank you for those who, of course, were congratulating me on being a guide and that kind of thing. Definitely thank you. But I have been doing that for a while now. And I'm actually in the top 5% in St. Louis, actually, of the guides, actually, I put it that way, with Google. So, I made my way up to, I guess, to the top, I guess, like I think I was like I was up under number 10, I guess I want to say, but I know I'm in the top 5% of that, actually, of the local guys who share here in St. Louis and who write awesome reviews and that kind of thing. So I've been doing that for a while. I think at least 2 years, maybe like 2.5 years, I guess it's been. But like I said, that's been a journey as well, because of course I'm reviewing things and putting the information out there, and I love doing stuff like that. At first, I was actually just doing it just because the thing used to pop up on my Google, what is it called, like my timeline and stuff like that. I'm like, why don't I just go ahead and do this? And so I got to writing all this stuff and doing all these reviews, and next thing I know, Google sends me an email saying, congratulations, I made these badges. And I'm like, what badges? So I had no idea it was an actual program, actually. I know that now, but I had no idea back then. But like I said, I definitely love contributing to the timeline, just to, of course, give those who, of course, stay here in town in St. Louis, and for those who, of course, visit this city, to of course have something to look forward to as far as any activities or events they may want to go to, or restaurants they may want to go to, and different I guess like different places like our zoo attractions and stuff like that. So like I said, I definitely really enjoy that, and just putting the information out there in the community, basically, and just letting them know what's here. That we're not just a city that is always somebody shooting and stuff, because I think we're always number one on the, what is it called, the murder rates or whatever it is for St. Louis, Missouri. And that just drives me crazy, but that's another video for another time. But like I said, I definitely want to add some kind of something to it, because I know this city, I've been here all my life, and it's not, yes, there's things that happen every day. I know there's things that happen in other folks' city every day as well. But they make our city, to me, seem so bad, and that things are going on, the news, oh my God, somebody's going to die, and this is happening. I just don't like hearing that. So like I said, I know there's some good things that go on here in this city. I know that. And I want to actually start talking about those things as well, and find out what those things are. I put it that way as well. And like I said, the way I got started with that was doing the Google local guides, just trying to, of course, provide a different aspect and a different perspective on what's here, what's going on with St. Louis, as far as like the good things you can go to, attractions, events, and activities, and the restaurants that we have here, the awesome food and that kind of thing. So like I said, that was something that I started a few years ago. Thank you, Oven. And I definitely, like I said, wanted to share that with you all, because I had never even updated my page. I was trying to update my page, actually, so just to include some of those things, to make sure that people knew what I was doing, what's going on, that I had these things up under my belt, I guess I put it that way. And that's for a reason. Like, I guess I'd say that. I won't get into that in this video, but that's definitely for a reason, actually. But like I said, I definitely want to make that known as well. And also, like I said, I just hate that this city gets a bad rap all the time. I may always say I hate staying here or that kind of thing, but I told myself what's today, Monday? So I guess that was actually over the weekend, that I'm going to have to stop saying that I hate my city so much, because I grew up here. I know I may have had bad experiences and stuff like that here, but that's just like anybody else growing up in any other city, wherever they stay too. I'm sure they have bad experiences and those kind of things as well. In order for me to, of course, be grateful for everything that I have to start loving where I stay as well. I'm not saying that I hate this city because somebody's shooting us outside, or somebody's, I don't know, the news is talking about this and that and all this kind of stuff. So like I said, I definitely had to make sure that I start showing my city some love instead, y'all. And I know that may not apply to everybody, but it definitely applies to me, because that's something that I wanted to, of course, start talking about and start showcasing, I guess I put it that way. Because like I said, we're not all that bad here, I guess I can say that. And like I said, that was the main reason behind the local guide. Kind of in the beginning when I started, but now I see that that's mainly my whole why behind everything that I'm doing with the Google local guides. Because like I said, that's definitely bringing a lot of attention. It's getting some good hits, I guess I put it that way, on Google as well, just to let people know that our city, of course, we have good things here too. So I put it that way. And everything is not all bad, and everything is not, as I may have said, that it's just horrible, which in my mind, of course, at that time, yes, it was horrible. Because I was just sick and tired, of hearing all the bad stuff that goes on. And that's the reason why I don't even watch the news, actually. But because it just seems like everything that they always highlight all the bad stuff all the time, and nothing good, nothing positive. So I set in my mind several years ago, actually, since I stopped watching the news. That was actually back when the Mike Brown situation was going on. That was about 5 years ago. I don't know, somewhere along up in there. I said back then that if I don't see anything good on the news, I might as well create the news. I guess I put it that way. Create something good where I can have, of course, some positives going on. We can review some different places, all those kind of things. So that's one thing that I do want to create at some point. I guess I say that as well. But like I said, behind the local guys, I definitely thank you all for the kudos. And I'm going to keep on, of course, pressing on with that as well. Because I'm, of course, like I said, I'm in the top 5% in my city. As far as the local guides go. So I'm really, really up there, I guess I put it that way. And I think I have almost 8 million views of the reviews that I've done. I guess I put it that way in like the last 2 years or so. And I just want to come on and tell you all that and let you all know why there was an update and that kind of thing as well. Because like I said, I was trying to get the page updated, which I hadn't done to a certain extent. I've done, but not like really updated things. I just want to make sure that I got things going, and make sure that I keep you all abreast of what's going on my side of the ocean, or the state line, whatever you want to call it. And with that, of course, I'll move on to the next thing. Of course, I know a lot of you, not a lot of you, but some of you are, of course, in my relationship group, Speak Your Truth. I think some of you all are in there that may be on the video. I think Rachel is in there as well. And I just want to say thank you all for that as well, for, of course, coming into the group, of course, communicating with me, of course, posting, commenting on the post, and that kind of thing has definitely been, of course, helpful. So I can know, of course, what arena to go in, what area to, of course, move towards, and that kind of thing when we're talking about relationships, as far as couples and communication, bringing back that spark and all those kind of things. So I definitely want to say thank you all. Now, I did not put the link in this video, but if you want to join the community, definitely just comment down below, I want to join, and I go ahead and get you all, of course, invited in there. But like I said, it is for couples, committed couples. Doesn't matter if you're married or, I guess, dating, committed, that kind of thing. You don't have to be married or not, and it's fine. But like I said, we mainly talk about a lot of things about communication, how to improve the communication between the two. Because, of course, we always, I think, actually, I read the book, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. That was back in, I think, July and August and early September. And, of course, I did read that book, to the group, because I know we always seem to have different, oh, hey, Cinnamon, thank you for tuning in. I hope you're well. Men and women seem to have all these differences when we're talking, communicating, and we can never seem to get things on track, it seems like. And I read that whole book, and me reading that book actually to the group, I read a chapter each I guess twice a week, every Wednesday and Saturday. And the main gist that I got from that book, of course, it was some good tools and good information and stuff like that. Things I may have said, things you may have said as well in there. But my main thing that I got from that book was to, of course, that we as people need to, of course, expressing exactly how we feel about things, and not just, of course, beating around the bush or saying, oh, I'm fine when you're not fine, or saying nothing's wrong when there is something wrong in the relationship, or whatever kind of relationship you're in. I don't care if it's with your partner, I don't care if it's with your kids, your family, your friends, or your job. You have to be honest with those people to let them know what's going on with you. I guess I put it that way. If you're not, how do you expect to at least get the response you're looking for? I guess I put it that way. And we say oh, that's fine. Cinnamon, it really does not matter, actually. If you want to come join the group, definitely come and join. I don't matter. There's actually some who are actually single in the group, and they've, of course, messaged me to let me know that the information that I'm providing has definitely helped them, of course, look at relationships differently. I guess I put it that way as well, so that when they enter their next relationship, that they know how to, of course, communicate better and that kind of thing with their partner. So definitely come and join. Like I said, that's not a problem at all. I have several singles in there, and that's not a problem. Like I said, I'm not discriminating against anybody, that kind of thing at all. So I know this information can help you, whether you're with a partner, or if you're, of course, with the relationship with your job, with your kids, or with your family and friends. All this information is basically about the same, actually, just to let you all know that. I mean, it's about the same thing. It just depends on the atmosphere that you're in, to of course, I guess put it towards the atmosphere that you're in. If you're at a workplace or you're in the home place, that kind of thing. So definitely come and join if you want to join, sisters. No problem at all. But like I said, with that group, I started that group back in March of this year. Well, I started it and I stopped, y'all, because some of y'all know, I think a few of you may know that I started the group and was trying to figure out whether I should go ahead and move forward with everything. And some kept saying, move forward with it, go ahead and move forward. So I went ahead and moved forward anyway. And I restarted the group and everything. I want to say that was probably April that I restarted the group. Early April, I want to say. And, of course, it's been on since then. Of course, we have, like I said, different days where we do talk about communication. We've talked about, and I think I may have shared something on this page as well, talking about monogamy and the whole concept of monogamy and that kind of thing. So that was a very interesting conversation, actually, because I know the norm, of course, in the world is considered to be monogamy, and I was just questioning, why do we have that norm? I guess I put it that way. How important it is to you, and do you think that's actually how we're supposed to be? So I do have some controversial things like that in the group as well. We talk about infidelity and that kind of thing as well. Then we have Sexy Saturdays, where we do talk about sex and intimacy and all those kind of things as well. So like I said, if you're definitely interested in something like that, definitely come join. And speaking about that, actually, because I know I was talking, I don't know when the last time I did a video. I can't even remember in there, actually. But I know with me doing, actually, I guess I'll go on from this topic and go on to, I know some of you on this video, especially Rachel, I know you're in Live Masters as well. Mike Chavez has a 7-day challenge in the Live Masters group, actually. And I just did that video before I came to do this one. And I was debating on whether I should even start the challenge, that kind of thing. But I couldn't sleep last night. And actually, the last few nights, I was having like a little issue sleeping. I'm having all these crazy dreams and stuff like that. And came to a consensus this morning after being tagged in a few videos as well, that I needed to get back on track with my videos. I guess I'd say that. And I just did the video in that group, my first day for my day one challenge. And it was talking about, of course, who am I and why did I start doing videos and when and all those kind of things. And I just want to kind of let you all know kind of, because I know some of you all may have no idea, like who in the world is Tonetta, where does she even come from? And I see her posting all this kind of stuff, but just to give you a little bit of background, because I know I haven't shared my story a lot since I've done it back in late 2017, 18, stuff like that. But as I said in the beginning of this video, I am from St. Louis, Missouri. And the reason why I actually started doing live video back in the fall/winter of 2017, actually, my main thing, like I just said in that video, was to, of course, I was sick and tired of not being able to, of course, officially tell my story and get all this anger, all this bad temper, all these feelings, all these things, all this unforgiveness, all this stuff out to, of course, help me heal. I guess I put it that way. All the videos that I did, yes, I was telling my story, different things that I hadn't told anybody. Some of that, well, actually, a lot of that stuff was, I guess I put it that way. Yes, I know people are like, what are you saying? What are you talking about? And why are you on there telling all your business, all these kind of things? And like I told some of them that actually messaged me, actually, that is my story, and I'm going to tell it the way I want to tell it. I guess I put it that way. And when I want to tell it and how I want to tell it. And like I told them, my main thing is trying to, of course, heal myself from all the years of just mental torment, I guess I put it that way. For me not being able to, of course, forgive my parents and forgive whoever family members, friends, that kind of thing, for all the situations, the experiences, and the lessons, of course, and the chaos that I went through. I guess I put it that way. And I know I'm not the only one, of course, in the world who hadn't had a good upbringing or had all this chaos or whatever it was in their family. But like I said, my main thing was to, of course, heal and to, of course, get all this stuff out that I knew that was bothering me, causing depression that sometimes caused me to be suicidal a few times, or thinking I want to kill myself, all those kind of things. And I've said that in videos as well. And like I said, I knew that when I started doing those videos back then, thanks to Mike Chavez and Laugh Masters, like I said, I knew that was going to be my actual way that I was going to heal and get through the issues that I was facing and the things that I kept thinking about, even when it came to religion. I always say, well, religion or spirituality, whatever you want to call it, I've always said that I was an atheist since I was a kid, actually. I never believed in God, Jesus, anything, the Bible, never even read it until this year, actually. I'm actually reading it now, put it that way. Like I said, I never believed in any of those things. Yes, I believe there was some type of higher power or whatever it was, but never believed in the actual God, Bible, whatever it was. And like I said, through all those videos, through all the healing I did and all that kind of stuff, and I was putting all that stuff on video, talking about, like I said, the things that I hadn't forgiven people for, my parents or whatever it was, although all that healing and all that kind of stuff pushed me towards a higher power, I guess I put it that way. That's why I let you all know that, of course, I'm reading the Bible. I think I've said it before in a few other videos before this, I want to say, but I'm reading it for the first time this year, actually. I haven't gotten far, but I'm definitely reading it. I think I'm in Samuel 1. It's kind of hard to understand all the long names and all that kind of stuff, but that's another video, another time. But like I said, the videos that I was doing with this group, just answering the questions of the day. And like I said, sometimes the questions that I was answering was, of course, mainly geared towards me and my healing process, what I needed to, of course, achieve so I can move on to my next step, so I can move forward and stop being so much in, what is it called? I guess survival mode. Because I knew that I was in survival mode. I can tell you that I knew that up until, I guess 2018, like mid 2018. I think I did a video about it as well, but just, I knew that I was in survival mode, living off of from day to day, that kind of thing, not even thinking about the future, what I wanted to, of course, bring forth, any of those kind of things. So I had to get myself to a point, and I knew those videos were really helping me. And I got messages from a lot of folks that they were helping them as well, that I needed to, of course, continue this journey in video. But for some reason, in the last year and a half, for some reason, I've kind of slacked down a lot in my videos, actually. I haven't really done many videos, considering how many I done back in 2018. I think I did probably about 100 or so videos, I think, back then. Probably more, actually, because I have a lot of them on YouTube. But I know that for some reason, I've gotten out of doing my videos, like I said, at least the last year. I've done maybe like a few here and there, that kind of thing, talking about this or that. But I knew that when I started doing videos back then, like I said a few years ago, like I said, I knew that was going to be the way that I was going to heal and train myself better to talk. I guess I put it that way as well. And talking about talking, A lot of you may not even know. I think I did a video about this actually, but I used to stutter really, really bad. And some of the people that's not on here, I have people that's in high school that's on my friends list. I think high school, middle school as well. I had a few professors, I believe, that was, of course, in high school and that kind of thing that's actually on my friends list. So I did this video back in 2018 talking about me stuttering, and sometimes when I get anxious now, of course, I still do it at times, but it's not at all near the way it used to be. At times I couldn't get sentences out, get stuck on words and all these kind of things. And I knew that, and I knew that back then, of course, I had to figure out a way to, of course, improve my speech. So, of course, I read books to my cats. My cat Smokey and Morris at the time, they both are deceased now, but like I said, those were my saviors at the time. I get up in the room, start reading any kind of children's book, anything that I had, a magazine, whatever it was, just reading the articles to my cats so I can learn how to enunciate the words and speak, I guess I put it that way. And by me doing these videos as well, there was another way that I was going to learn how to, of course, speak and enunciate, put my words together, put my thoughts together, besides having all these things racing in my mind. Because I'm sure I have undiagnosed ADHD, I can tell you that. I'm sure of that. Because I know the symptoms. I've studied the DSM-4, so I definitely know that. But like I said, all the thoughts running through my mind, I definitely had to start putting things together and getting my words together, getting my sentences together, getting my ideas together and thoughts together. And like I said, that's what I did. And I know that with me, of course, like I said, speaking on video, I had to make sure that I can, of course, still speak and still talk and not get so caught up on my words I couldn't get things out, or I'm still going to talk fast, y'all. But other than that, I still have definitely improved my speech. And like I said, I know these videos have definitely helped me, so I'm not even sure why I even stopped doing them about 1.5 years or so ago. Which I know I moved and had a breakup and all those kind of things at that time. All that stuff was going on, but in my mind, when I did the video challenge today, in Live Masters, and what I said to them as well, a loud motorcycle, all right now. But I was, saying to them as well, that when I started the video, started trying to heal, of course, from all these videos and tell my story, and when I said speak my truth, and that's the name of my relationship group actually. And that was the main reason behind that, for me to heal with all those things. And like I said, I knew that with me healing through all those things, I would have at least one person out of everybody that I was speaking to on video to, of course, approach me, let me know how I was helping them. And actually, I had many people that had actually done that. And like I said, with me doing the video today, I had to realize that I had to get myself back on track. I guess I put it that way. As far as doing my videos, making sure that I'm, of course, staying more in touch with you all, to let you all know what's going on, probably not the whole process of what I'm doing, but somewhat what I'm doing or what may be new or that kind of thing. So I can definitely keep you all abreast on that. And also, of course, continue my healing journey, my healing process, as far as telling about my current experiences or the bad day I may have had because I was upset about this or that or whatever the case may be. Some of that stuff did go straight to YouTube, but I'm bringing that back here as well. Because like I said, I know how important it is to, of course, for me to see authenticity, to, of course, hear my own truth, and to, of course, hear that from others as well. I know what it feels like to, of course, be on the outside looking in, to, of course, wanting to tell your story and wanting to say all these things, but you don't see anybody that's actually doing it. I guess I'd say that. And at that time, I had several that approached me to let me know that I was, of course, an inspiration for them to, of course, go ahead and start telling their story, whether it doesn't matter whether it was in video form. Some, of course, were blogging and that kind of thing as well. But I, of course, got those kind of messages as well. And like I said, I had to, of course, get back on here and start back doing what I know I needed to do. I guess I'd say that. And what's always been in my mind for, what am I, 44 now? So I guess for at least 30-some, 40-some years, I guess I put it that way. I had a dream back when I was about 10 years old. I don't know the age. I was a kid back then. About 10 maybe years old. Had a dream that I was, of course, it was a long dream actually, y'all. Had a dream that I was on stage speaking to a whole lot of people. It looked like I was either, I don't know if I was ministering, I have no idea, but whatever it was, I was an adult and I was speaking to a whole lot of people. And of course, I can tell in that dream that I was, of course, influencing many. Some seemed like they were crying, and some seemed like they were shaking their head. Yes, she's right, that kind of thing. I heard those kind of comments from the audience. And ever since then, I know that was, I'm pretty sure, a gift from the higher powers, I'm sure, for me to see that that's what I could become. I guess I'd say that. Even though I had a speech impediment, even though I was afraid to, of course, get on video, get on anything and tell my story because of what others may have said or others may have judged me because of that kind of thing. And like I said, since then, I've always wanted to, of course, tell my story in some kind of way. I just did not know how. And I was still, of course, afraid, scared, to get on video, get on anything and tell my story. So like I said, I started back then knowing all these things. I'm just here to tell you all that it's definitely possible. I guess I put it that way, in short, that it's definitely possible for you to tell your story as well. Of course, I'm one that, like I said, was afraid to tell my story, all those kind of things, and speak my truth as well. But I got on video, of course, it was scary every time I pushed the start button. I can tell you all that. But I definitely pushed the start button anyway, regardless of what I was going to say, regardless of how it was going to sound, anything. I still pushed that start button. I just got to talking. I never did write the stuff down, maybe like 1 or 2 videos. I wrote down like some notes or something like that. Otherwise, it was just straight me talking and just me getting everything out. Like I said, I know I have to get back to that because I know that little kid who had that dream back then about me, of course, influencing the world and speaking to people and being that beacon of light to people and, of course, being that inspiration to people. I have to get back on track with what I know I'm supposed to do. I know it's not from me, I can tell you that, since I believe in God now and those kind of things and reading the Bible and things like that as well. I know that vision that I had back then is definitely from the higher powers and definitely from God. I can definitely tell you that. I know I don't take all the credit for that. I can tell you that. Yes, I had to do the steps and I had to make it to somewhere and start pushing that start button and just start speaking. But I know that was a gift from God that I had to, of course, continue on with that journey. And it bothers me every single day that I have not, of course, shared a video or got on here and talked to you all, that kind of thing at all. Because I know, when I said back then as well, that I know my story, yes, is my story, it's my experiences, and it's my lessons. But it's not for me. It's for the world to, of course, hear. It's for whatever world out there, whoever's on this video, Melanie, Rachel, Cinnamon, whoever's going to watch the replay. It's for you all to hear and for you all to, of course, be inspired by. For you all to, of course, have a light go off in your head that you're going to change your perspective and your mindset on whatever you're doing to of course help move you forward, and to, of course, in some ways help you heal as well. Like I said, I know that's what I'm supposed to be doing, and for some reason I've lost track of that in the last year and a half. I'm not sure. I know I had, like I said, had a whole lot of stuff going on, but I'm not sure why all that stopped and where all of it stopped. I know, of course, yes, I'm in another relationship and that kind of thing, which is definitely more positive, and I have a lot of support and that kind of thing. I mean, I know that, but I'm not sure where I stopped doing the things. I guess I put it that way. I'm not sure if we're just out of being comfortable or being out of, I know that things are going to be fine or whatever the case may be. But I know in my mind that I still have to live out that dream that I saw myself doing back when I was 10 years old or as a little child. Me, of course, influencing, speaking in front of people, those kind of things. So I know I had to get back to doing these videos. And that's why I started doing this video today, with me cooking and trying to get my food on, which I kind of finished still. But I just want to make sure that I came on here just to give you all a little bit of insight, kind of what's going on, kind of where my head is at this moment. I do want to say one more thing, and thank you, Liette, for tuning in as well. I hope everything is fine with you. And I do want to say another thing, and like I said about the videos and me restarting my journey, not restarting my journey, but just restarting, a continuation of my healing process. I say that because, of course, for me, the healing at this point, I don't see it stopping anytime soon. I'm sure for the rest of my life, I'm going to continue to heal from different things because I'll be triggered by this and that, whatever's in the environment. I'm sure that's how most of us will live. Anybody that tells you that everything is smooth sailing and that you'll never have another trigger a day in your life or anything that causes you anxiety or depression or to be upset, they're telling you a lie. I'm telling you that now, y'all. And I know there are some out there which I ran into, some who say that, oh, you shouldn't do this and your life it should be perfect and you should never have this and that. But I'm here to tell you that you're always going to have challenges. It may be in different forms, in different ways, but you're always going to have challenges. So definitely keep that in mind, y'all. And I want to say one more thing before I get off this video and finish cooking my food, actually. Some of you may have seen, I started this page called Staycations and Experiences I think that was like last year. I don't know, last year sometime. That's not the point of the page. The point, I guess, for me saying all that, but just saying that I'm looking to actually start a walking/hiking group here in St. Louis. I know people may say, oh my God, it's during COVID, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. But me starting a walking group and a hiking group has been in my mind, hell, for at least the last 5 years, I guess. I don't know, a long time, actually. Because I love to walk, I love to go out in nature. And that was my other part of my healing process as well, because nature is my therapy. I was always out hiking, out walking on different trails and stuff like that. But I know during this time of COVID, I know, of course, yes, virus can be transmitted. Yes, I know that. I'm sure we all have masks and that kind of thing. Keep our 6 feet distance or whatever. Excuse me, the case may be. But like I said, I definitely want to start a walking group. I know for me, went to the doctor last month. Was it August or last month? Actually, it was August. Had gained, of course, 10 pounds, that kind of thing, which that's not a shocker because I'm sure a lot of you have gained the same amount of pounds or more as well, or gained something, because a lot of us have been, of course, the gyms were closed. We're kind of, some folks are scared to go outside and all these kind of things, and we're hesitant to even go out and do all those kind of things that they used to do because of the virus, the transmission. We didn't know what was going on, all that kind of thing as well. But I know this is doing COVID-19. I know this is doing race riots. I guess I can say a racial protest and the police officers and killings and all these things going on, all this political drama as well. And like I said, I know me having to, of course, keep seeing all these things going on. I know there's a lot of folks that's out there suffering through all these things as well, having high anxiety, high stress, probably depressed as well. Different things are going on. They've lost family members or friends or that kind of thing because of COVID or because of police brutality or because of some of the unrest and that kind of thing as well. And in my mind, I'm looking like, okay, I know there's something that I can do to, of course, help alleviate some of those stresses and with people, and to help, of course, like I said, lessen the stress, improve the health at the same time as well. And my first thing, which I knew has been my mind for a long time, was to, of course, go ahead and get that walking group started. I know it's not going to be 1,000 folks that's going to be going at all, I'm sure of that, but I can't say that. I never know what may happen, but I'm assuming that I'll have at least one person that I guess that may go at some point in time. I guess I'd say that. But I definitely wanted to just let you all know, especially you who are here in St. Louis, that I'm looking to get this walking/hiking group going. For those who don't know, I usually, actually this weekend I was at the Botanical Garden on Saturday, walking through there and that kind of thing, seeing the trees and seeing the beautiful flowers and that kind of thing as well. But I usually do go walking at some type of trail somewhere in Missouri, that kind of thing as well, because I love stuff like that. Like I said before, nature is my therapy. And I know that was a process. That's how I healed a lot as well. Besides getting on video, I would say video and nature were my top 2 things. I guess like the reasons why I healed, that and journaling were the main reasons that I healed back then. What was healing? I put it that way back then. And I just want to bring that type of healing to others as well. And I know, like I said, through walking, a lot of those things can be done, including a chance for you to, of course, socialize, to, of course, talk to others who may be grieving, that kind of thing, especially if you had some kind of grieving or death in the family lately, that kind of thing that you're having a hard time moving forward with. I guess I put it that way, because I know I've experienced that as well with my parents and other family members. I know how hard it can be and how you can isolate yourself and feel that there's nobody out there that's going through the same thing that you're going through. I'm just here to tell you there's a whole lot of them. And like I said, I definitely want to bring as many people as I can together to, of course, get walking. Even if you don't walk with me, you want to walk somewhere else that day, that's fine. But I just want to bring some folks together if I can. Like I said, to, of course, get walking, to get exercising, and to get relief in our stress and lowering our cholesterol, blood sugar numbers, blood pressure numbers, and, of course, getting our happiness up. I guess I put it that way, our happiness and our healing up. So I definitely want to let you all know that. I'll share the page with you all, because I'm actually going to start a group with that. I guess I put it that way. I'm going to try to start a group, because I do want to make sure that I'm, of course, vetting the folks who are coming in and not just having all kind of folks coming up walking. We don't know who's doing what or what's going on with this person's angry person or whatever the case may be, or coming to sabotage things or want to fight somebody, anything. So I want to make sure that I'm at least vetting people to, of course, make sure that this group, of course, stay very supportive, that we stay, of course, as positive as we can, and we stay, of course, in the mode of course, lessening our stress and just coming together to heal. I guess I put it that way. So like I said, I will be sharing that with you all. I know I did do a video on that page this morning. It's called Staycations and Experiences, and it should be in my stories at the top of your stories. I think it should be still up there. But like I said, definitely check that video out. And I said some of the same things in there this morning. But I just want to make sure that you all knew that was going on, and knew that I'm looking for people. If you want to, of course, go walking with me, I'm looking. It won't be this Sunday, but I'm looking to do this on Sunday afternoons, because, of course, I work during the week. So during the week when I get off, it's going to be it's getting dark earlier, I guess I'd say that. So I'm looking to do this on Sunday afternoons to, of course, like I said, bring people together to, of course, walk it out, talk it out, that kind of thing, and heal it out. I guess I put it that way. So definitely, if you're interested, definitely let me know. You can leave a message down below or just message me and inbox me, whatever the case may be. And I will be reaching out to folks as well to inbox them to let them know what's going on and what I'm doing as well, especially friends and family. So I know a lot of them may want to go walk and exercise and that kind of thing too. So I just want to bring that to you all this evening. And I guess that's all I want to say, y'all, because like I said, this video was just a random video for me to come on here and kind of talk to you all and just say hello, and you all can see my face again and my crazy looking twist and that kind of thing too. So just to make sure that you all knew I was still here, I guess I'd say that. And kind of what I had going on, I have a few more things that's kind of in the works that's going to be in the background for right now, I guess I'd say that. But I definitely have a few more things in the works with other folks that I'm working on and that kind of thing too. I just want to say hello, I'm Tonetta again. Of course, I'm back, of course, with the videos. But I just want to welcome you all, of course, to my page again. For those who, of course, I have befriended in the past year and a half, and who may have never seen the video that I have done, just know that all the videos that I have ever done, majority of them, I believe, are on YouTube as well. It's up under my same name, Tonetta Clay, the same name. If you all want to go subscribe, definitely go and do so that you can know what kind of person I am and kind of what kind of story I've been telling and that kind of thing as well. I will at some point start retelling some of those lessons in a different way, kind of how they apply to me now, I guess I'd say that, and how they may apply to some people during these times that we're having in this world right now. So I just want to bring you all that and just say hello again. And I just want to say thank you all for tuning in, Melanie, Rachel, Cinnamon, and Liette. I hope that you all are doing well. And I think, Liette, I believe you still stay here in St. Louis. If you do, and if you want to start walking with me, like I said, it will not be this Sunday, but I'm looking for the next Sunday. What is that date? Let me see. Oh, I have a calendar here. Shoot, I thought I had a calendar here, y'all, but I'll just post the date and all that kind of stuff up for you all. But like I said, it won't be this Sunday, but the next Sunday. And I'll let you all kind of know where I'm looking to go walk and hike and that kind of thing if anybody wants to join. So like I said, with that, I want to get off here. And I know you're probably like, all this video is all over the place and that kind of thing, but sometimes that's me. So I just want to say welcome to Tonetta's world, I guess I put it that way. And I hope that you all have a great evening. And for those who has to replay, definitely enjoy, y'all. Take care. See y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.